Middy. Welcome back to the podcast. It's been 7 long months. How are you, mate?
I'm very well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. So, 7 months ago, we heard the start of your journey. We want to know where you're at now, where you are with your funding, because I know you've got additional funding, and you've taken some nice withdrawals. So, talk us through the last 7 months, or give us a recap from the beginning, and then your last 7 months.
So I think last time we spoke, I had 35,000 in funding
Yeah, you did.
and no withdrawals, I think, or one or two small ones.
Yeah.
And it's been a busy 7 months, I think. Yeah, so it's been quite eventful. It had a lot going on, especially with the gold run.
Yeah.
So currently 335,000 secured in funding.
So you've gone from 35k to 335, 350.
Yeah, so an additional 300k in 7 months.
Wow. How did that make you feel? Because obviously you were over the moon on the first one, because I went back through it earlier. You were over the moon with your 35k. So how does it feel having 300 and...
Yeah, really good. Really good. And it's like managing the accounts now, it's crazy to look back and my traders connect. I'm just like, whoa, how many other accounts have I got on here? And yeah, I just want to keep growing it really. I've got 500k running in challenges currently, so
Okay.
they are stacked. So
Where are you? Talk us through the challenges. So you've got 300 extra k since our last chat. What's made you then continue to stack on another 500k, and tell the viewers why you've done that?
The more funding I can get, the more withdrawals I can get, which I'm using to fund a personal account now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just opens up a lot more doors, a lot more capital to play with, and why not, right? Because it's not my money risking. I get the account and then I can make money from it.
So with your withdrawals then, how much in withdrawals have you had over the last 7 months, and have you bought yourself anything special with them?
Yeah, I've had about just under 9k in 7 months.
Okay.
Most of it's been put back in.
Into your personal account?
Personal, what else did I get? Got a laptop.
Yeah.
Other challenges. Some of it went towards a new car.
Yes, that's what I want to talk about. Your new car. It funded a new car, didn't it? When you started Next Gen, because I remember we had quite a few conversations, did you think you would get where you are in... Like, it is quite a short space of time, because you were manual trading before and didn't get very far with it, and like 90% of people. And how's this changed your view on trading and where you've got now?
Yeah, I think if I was still manual trading, I'd still have 0 in funding, to be honest. Yeah, that's probably factual as well, because I was terrible. But yeah, the outlook on trading now, I'd see it completely differently. So now I'm starting to see it like more of a business, rather as like, oh, I'll try and get funded. Now I'm seeing results. I just want to keep pushing forward, and yeah, the aspirations have got a lot bigger. So I don't know if that's created more pressure for myself. From myself as well.
It always is, isn't it? It always does it. You get to this amount of funding and you think, this is what because last time we spoke, there was no chance of you giving up work because you enjoyed it. Where are you at as the funding grows now?
Yeah, less supporting that previous comment. Yeah, now I'm sort of hoping I can back off on the work, because I do a lot of traveling, a lot of overtime. I'm hoping maybe I can get like a normal job.
Yeah, remind people of your job. And before we started recording, you told me how many hours overtime you did last month.
Yeah, it was a couple of hundred once the overtime rates kick in. It's been really busy, but it goes to show you what Next Gen can do, because I'm still achieving all these things with Next Gen, even though I'm doing all these hours, and that's been well over the 7 months. It's been about 12 months of that. So all of this has been done while having a very intense job. And
you can't have your phone with you, can you?
No, no, nothing like that. So which is good sometimes. It's like, I
Yeah,
look at
because
it.
you can't watch the trades. Or so is it
Right.
still a case of getting back to your hotel and looking at your phone and thinking, "Holy crap! Look how much I've
Yeah,
made.
sometimes like,
I've just been out slogging it in the rain, and look at me now."
yeah, and you're like, oh, 16%, that was nice. Yeah, it was one day on the gold run. It was crazy. It's just like notification, notification, notification. Oh no, let's have a look. Let's see what's happened.
Yeah, does it almost make your heart sink, thinking, "Oh God, are these winners? Are they losing trades?"
It does and it doesn't. Like if it was like one or two, yeah, fine. But when it's been like really hectic and I've had zero input on it, um, but it's a good feeling. And obviously, you have winners, you have losers, and that's part of it. And I think from the last podcast, that's probably the biggest change. The mindset's changed. I still have days. It's not there completely yet. I still have the days where it's a bit wobbly, but a lot less.
Go
Definitely
on,
a lot.
talk us through. On those days, what do you do that where your mindset isn't 100% there?
If you can have like a bad day or a bad week, especially with external stuff from trading as well. So you've had like
Uh-huh.
rubbish day at work, it's just negativity, and then before you know it, there'll be like four winners pop up, and you're like, all right, yeah, it's a bit ridiculous.
Because I like to be very transparent, and you did go through a bit of a losing streak recently, and after taking those nice withdrawals, because you don't need to be taking 10k a month from this. Because you have done it nice and slowly. You've stacked up for another 500,000 of challenges. You're now going for it, but you started small, and now you've grown it to where it is. But yeah.
I had a really tough time between probably December and the start of this month were tough, which I'm still
Uh-huh.
recovering from in drawdown. But like I say, I wasn't touching them strategy. I was the busiest point I've had at work, so I literally just let it run, and yeah, I made a few mistakes and stuff for myself. But
So
that's another story.
come on, you said it now.
Yeah, not I wouldn't say over risking, but putting too many. It was always the right risk, but maybe too many strategies on a challenge or too many strategies on a live account. Because obviously previously we had a really good run. So if you were getting three or four or five on there, I don't
Yeah,
think I went
yeah.
that high. I think four was my highest. But
4
yeah,
gold strategies or just
no,
four
not
strategies?
just four
Okay.
strategies. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not crazy. And they all have a certain amount of consecutive losses, and sometimes they hit them, but just happen to hit it at that all at the same time. But I didn't know.
Yeah. Well,
But
so
last year I made 73% across the accounts.
oh
So
wow.
that's what I try to focus on. If I do have a bad week or a bad day,
Yeah, yeah.
you look at the bigger
You always
picture.
look at because it's not about the day, it's not about the month.
No,
And yes, challenges you are in drawdown. Like you've already said, you're in drawdown in some of them. That's fine. Because if it was your own personal account and you had 300 odd grand there, you'd be thinking, oh, it's okay. But it's the challenges that get our mindset in that position. So how are you coping with being in a little bit of drawdown after such an amazing year?
at first it was tough and it was definitely a test, but I think it's developed my mindset more.
Yeah.
So I was probably in drawdown on about three or four accounts,
Okay.
and then three of them are now out of drawdown or like within a percent.
Uh-huh.
So obviously that's a nice feeling. And it's just about managing risk at that point. So
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I'm having a bit of a rough time, so lower the risk down, forget about it, make sure your strategies are solid, and then just move forward. And it's worked. And there's just one account now I need to get out, and then we're building for the rest. But
Nice, I love it. And
yeah,
what did you alter? Because you've already said that you had too many you had too many strategies on your challenges.
yeah,
What did you reassessed over the Christmas period, didn't you, and came back stronger
I did. I spent most of my Christmas. No,
in
joking.
front of the laptop?
I spent some of my Christmas doing it, and yeah, like what pairs I would put on a challenge.
Yeah.
So how they work together. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And it was just looking at that and having to switch around really. Like I say, and lowering the risk.
Okay.
But it was a first for me. That's the first time I've gone into what I would say a significant amount of drawdown, which I'm now out of. So yeah, it's like a test. It's like
You passed.
it was the test before the rewards come.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you've already taken £9,000. That's a nice payday, and then the market's had to bring you back down to reality for running too many strategies across. Because we don't recommend that. So anyone listening, we do not recommend running multiple, well, four plus strategies per account. You've got to manage risk, and you know that.
That's no choice, and yeah, may this be a lesson to everyone.
But at least you didn't lose the accounts.
No, and this is the power of it, right? Is okay, I made a mistake, but I've learned from it, and I've still managed to keep all my funding, and I've not
all
failed.
of it. So you've not lost one.
Not one account's been lost, and not one challenge has been failed since starting either.
Okay.
So
that's an amazing achievement.
yeah, so that's 335 grand, and the current one's running.
There's never been one failed.
No.
So any manual traders listening, you guys need to get on next gen, because it's not messing around. So Middy, how's it continued to change your life? Because you were quite vocal on our last one about how it's got that spark back for trading for you, because you did say you're an awful trader. Like, you did say that, and
I did.
So how's it? Are you glad you took the step and did it, even this far on and going through that bad patch and being where you are now?
Yeah, I think it develops you as a person as well. It's not just the trading side; it's just your mindset shifts completely. But yeah, I'm still as happy with trading as I was at the start. It continues to get better. It keeps getting developed. There's a lot of exciting things coming up, I believe.
Yeah, you're testing the Wizard AI, aren't you?
I am, yeah.
What do you
allowed to say it or not?
Ryan and I discussed it in the last one. You've been testing the Wizard AI, so our new software that's coming out as part of next gen, where you can create strategies pretty quick. You've been testing it, so tell the viewers how it's going to literally change the game again.
How would I describe it? It probably takes out the learning curve of trading as much as possible.
Okay.
Is how I would describe it. You still have to adjust stuff, but something that would take you manually would be weeks or months to previously on next gen would take you a day. You could now possibly do in half an hour, 45 minutes. That's my experience from it. I don't know what it's like for everyone else, but it is a complete game changer in terms of trading, especially within next gen.
So working 12, 16 hours and then having limited time, is it another step towards you just being able to be completely hands off and just carry on with your life and make money in the background?
I can do a 12-hour shift and have dinner, come back, and make 3 strategies set live before I go to bed in the same day. That's
using the new Wizard.
Yeah.
And what would you say to anyone that's maybe seen the last podcast I did with Ryan and interested in seeing what it's all about? What would you say to them if they were thinking of coming on board but still sat on the fence?
There is no better time to join than now, is what I'd say, because it's stepping up again and again and again. So this AI takes out even more of the challenges you would find making a strategy. So this, like I say, it takes a learning curve out of it. So yeah, just get on board, make some money.
Because even though you've done it slowly, you've got to think, right? So I spoke to Jez about this, about the money you put into next gen. So it's about 1,500 set up if you think about the cost of next gen and your first funded challenge. And you've had that return of interest 9 times over.
Yeah.
With the payouts that you've had.
Yeah, quite quickly as well. I know it varies from other people, and you can't compare. So some next gen members have made lots and lots of money, right? I'm happy with what I've got. You can't compare it, but it's the money you can make is just, and it seems so easy, right? The money you're going to make because you do a little bit of hard work and then set it live. But if you look at, for example, my 10K challenge that I took first and passed, cost me $40, I think.
Yeah.
And I think I've had about £2,500 worth of withdrawals from that account. So the return on investment is, well, I won't even try and work it out on camera. But...
So that's covered next gen. That's covered that challenge and the rest of your challenges as well. Before you've then gone on and made what, seven grand?
Yeah, and all of the other, so the 10, the 25, and the 50, which I first took, I funded myself. Every other challenge other than that has been funded by money that I've taken from withdrawals. So
wow,
it's not like I've had to keep paying and keep paying and keep paying, but keep paying for these challenges. It's take a little bit.
You've done it the right way.
Step it up. Now I want more.
So go on, let's finish the podcast off with you telling me where you're going in 2026. When we get back on this in 6 months down the line, where do you want to be?
This makes me accountable, but I did it right last time. So
smashed it.
I want 500,000 in funding, which might be underplaying it because I've got challenges running.
Yeah, I'm not. No, we're not going to accept that. We're not accepting 500,000 when you've got 500,000. Okay, yes, that sounds.
And I would like to make 100% this year across accounts. So it was 73 last year, so I want 100 this year.
And where are you at the minute? Because you pulled, if you took the start of the year, you have actually pulled it back. And I'll put some screenshots up of how your performance has been this year, because all of a sudden you just pop up with like 6 grand.
Yeah.
It's not just one trade like the rest of us. There's you just popping out with like 6 grand. Oh, and another one, and another one.
Yeah, I seem to, the way I build them, it's when they get a good trend, it just goes off. That's what I mean. My phone, I'm looking like, damn. You wait, and everyone's like, oh, we've got this, and then it's like, oh yeah, there's 10%.
10% done. So yeah, $750,000.
Yeah, and I will try and build my personal account, but it's very small at the moment, so we'll leave that to the side.
In percentage, what do you want to grow that? Are you risking lower on that or higher?
I'm risking more on my personal account.
Okay.
Only 2%.
Okay, so you want 200% then on that this year, if not more.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay. So hopefully we'll be talking about this personal account on the next one, because
I hope so.
I'm guessing as the withdrawals continue to roll in, you'll continue to fund that. So we'll have a story on that. Yeah,
I want to get to $1 million in funding, and then everything will go to the personal account after that.
I love it.
That's been a goal since the start, is to see people getting $1 million.
It's possible.
Right, I want it.
It's happening.
I know.
It's happening to people.
Well.
Yeah, exactly. And there's so many members that don't say in the Discord, on Instagram, or anywhere that are at well over $1 million in funding, let alone their personal accounts. So it's possible. Next gen has literally changed the game, hasn't it?
Yeah, you're seeing people go full time that never even thought they could, right? Like Shay a couple of podcasts ago, and these are all real results that people can see in the Discord. There's nothing's hidden.
No, it's not. So
I'm always open to questions. Anyone wants to pop me a message, it's no problem.
Yeah, so guys, if you've got any questions off the back of this, or you want to hear more about Middy's story, please, I'll put his Instagram link in the description, and I'll also just post it on the screen now. So give him a shout, and yeah, he can get you on a Zoom and go through everything with you. So we're going to leave it there. Thank you so much for coming on. And it's a pleasure to hear your story and see where you've gone in 7 months.
Thanks for having me. Let's see what the next 7 months I got.